After running Edo State for about a year without a cabinet, Governor Godwin Obaseki has hinted that he would unveil his commissioners in a couple of days. He attributed the delay in the formation of his cabinet to his defection from the All Progressive Congress (APC) to the People's Democratic Party (PDP) shortly before the last Edo State governorship election, which he won. Obaseki, represented by his chief of staff, Osiagbovo Iyoha, spoke after being conferred with the award of Politician of the Year during the Leadership Newspaper Conference, an award ceremony held at the International Conference Center in Abuja. The event was with the theme National and Regional Insecurity, the role of political and non-political actors in stabilization and consensus building. He said, "Ours has been a build-up to an uncommon election. The issue of being in the APC before we move to the PDP are well documented and don't need further explanation, but in the next couple of days, the cabinet will be announced. The only way we can repay for all the votes we got in the last election is to perform better than we did in the first tenure. For us, it is the sign of recognition of good governance and delivery of dividends of democracy to the people, because the people are at the center of everything and we appreciate the leadership group." 5 years ago, if anyone had predicted that Governor Godwin Obaseki would win an award for being Politician of the Year, I think nobody would believe it, and we give thanks to God Almighty. And the people of Edo State thank the leadership group for this honor. We appreciate it. And for Godwin Obaseki, he is driven by the new lessons of governance, which is service to the people. And the only way that we can say thank you for this award is by doing more for the people of the state. About a couple of days ago, a report came out. We did report that news here at Peak Media, where residents were raising concerns over the delay. And that report, it was titled 9 months after inauguration, still no cabinet. Obaseki is still operating alone without any cabinet. At the moment, he's just operating with the deputy, obviously, and the SSG, which he appointed a few months after his swearing in, and most recently the chief of staff, Osiagbovo, who he appointed. And a lot of persons have been raising concerns, especially the All Progressive Congress (APC). And there was one time APC even stated that residents are complaining. And it was shocking, the reactions that came after APC released that statement. Edo residents started saying that, "Don't speak for us. We did not send you that message. No one is complaining. We're happy with what the governor is doing. If he wants to take his time, let him take his time. We are happy." Very surprising. Ever since then, APC has not said anything again regarding Obaseki's delay in forming his cabinet. It was just recently the title of the 9 months after, still no cabinet. That was from residents and some concerned persons in the state who raised that concern. Well, Obaseki has just hinted what he's going to be doing through his chief of staff. So we know that Obaseki just received an award, Politician of the Year. Interesting. Edo State governorship election was an interesting one, to the extent that even those not from Edo State, the audience was huge. International community was watching. People from other states, they were watching, and at the end of the day, it was adjudged the best election so far, where the vote of the people counted despite all of the things that APC did. Even when the chief of staff was narrating and recounting the experience, he stated that the documents are there to show everything that transpired, that they have the documents there, everything that transpired, all that APC did until they finally moved over. He's giving reasons anyway right now. We know when the chief of staff speaks, because the chief of staff received the award on behalf of Governor Godwin Obaseki. He represented Obaseki. So if he's stating something like that, it means that it's same. We can take it as the same word from Obaseki. He just stated that Obaseki's delay in appointing his commissioners and his cabinet, filling his cabinet, is as a result of the defection. That, they moved from PDP beg your pardon, they moved from APC to PDP just a very short while before the election. And after the election, after the inauguration, we saw the sort of the drama that started again. A lot of battles. Obaseki being called different names, and also he was accused of trying to hijack the party structure. Obaseki dissolved the council, the executive, all of them. He dissolved all of them, and they now started calling themselves old and new PDP members. Obaseki just explained that is the reason he was doing that, or it doesn't have any hidden agenda or any ulterior motive. He just wanted to integrate both old and new together, harmonization, so that they can all work together as one and achieve his mandate. His mandate is making Edo State great again. And there was one key thing the chief of staff stated here that was really key, that the good people that voted for Governor Godwin Obaseki cannot pay them back. The only way he can pay them back is to deliver on all of his election promises. All of his campaign promises is just to deliver, is to do the right thing. I mean, that's the best thing. You can't start going from house to house. What are you going to give them? Bag of rice or a souvenir or anything like that? That the best thing Obaseki can do to say thank you is to start doing more, even do more than his first tenure. It was because of his developmental stride from the first tenure that even made people stand by him and support him throughout all of the trials he received from Adams Oshomole's screening committee and everything, all the propaganda, all the allegations. It was an intense one, really, really, if we remember properly. So the reason the people stood by him was because they saw that he was someone who truly, truly have the people at heart. He's a people-centric governor. Well, during this award ceremony where he received from the leadership newspapers that gave him this award, that Obaseki is the politician of the year. Politician of the year. And so that was when he gave this statement that Obaseki is going to do that in the next couple of days. And before now, we know Obaseki has appointed a committee, set up a committee that will do the screening process of nominees, those that will be nominated for one position or the other, commissioners. And he said he wants people who will be ready to serve, not those who are there to rip off or just to collect what they feel is due them. No, he needs people who will be ready to serve. So the good thing is that it will be done very soon. Well, guys, let's hear your own take down below in the comment section. Thank you once again for staying tuned. Please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe till I come your way again on more updates. Bye.